We're at the Maritime Museum here in Deltaville, and I think that they are temporarily closed, but we're going to go check it out. Looks like there's people, maybe volunteers, that are working here. They have a nice walking trail that we're going to go on. But this area is connected to Captain John Smith. These are some details about the Captain John Smith National Historic Trail. So pause it now for you to get more details. So right now you're needing to make an appointment to be able to go into the museum. So they have an example of the flagpole and flagpole etiquette here. They also have waterfront exhibits along where the nature trail is. There's a great children's garden. We got like some banana trees. And it's just over here from the museum. They have some frog sculptures and other little sculptures in here that are hands-on for the kids, with some really neat little stepping stones that they can go through. I guess this is where they overwinter things that they need to in this greenhouse. I don't know that it's like a butterfly house or anything like that. It doesn't appear to be. Boy, this would be really neat if it was running. It's a train track. Where you can stand here and watch the trains going by. I'm sure in other days when it's not COVID time, that's probably up and going. Yep, they even have tomatoes. Some of them need to get picked. They're all falling down on the ground. Got some herbs over here too, it looks like sage. And a place where obviously kids can do sand sculptures and things like that, and a little pirate boat, and little potting benches. Would be a nice place to bring your kids. And we caught this spider web with the dew on it from the fog this morning. This is part of the Captain John Smith Chesapeake National Historic Trail. And we're about, I don't know, an 1/16 of a mile from the parking. It's a big complex though, so there's boats over there. Of course, with not having anyone here, I don't know all of the details about them. There's a secondary parking lot right here. And I do know that this is bordered by the bay and or the river. Yeah, the Maritime Museum, when it's open, actually has a lot of concerts and other kinds of festivals and things that happen here. But you can see they have a really nice park area. And as I understand it, this is a historically preserved oyster boat, the F.D. Crockett. And here's some of the information about it. So the F.D. Crockett was a log boat, the last largest log boat that was built for power. And this location that we're at is Holly Point Nature Park. So all of this is part of the Holly Point Nature Park. You guys just look at how many oyster shells there are down there. Now, I wouldn't eat these because they're probably in too shallow of a water to where they'd actually, on a low tide, be out in the air. This is really cool. These are oyster rakes, for those of you guys that are not familiar with them. That's what those are. And I've got some examples right here of the different kinds of oyster boats that they use. Now, for those of you who have seen the campground video for Cross Rip Campground, you know that we're staying in a cabin, that part of the front of the cabin was made out of the cabin of a boat, and it looks really similar to this. It's just got a longer front on it than what this does. But those oysters, the Chesapeake Bay oysters, are why we came over, so Peapod could have some Chesapeake Bay oysters. And here's some detailed information about the F.D. Crockett. Pause that now. See, this water is similar to intercoastal waterway water in Florida that we've shown you guys before. And they're basically big, huge mud flats. You know, we've talked about the whole shoreline neighborhood connection before. Right here is an example of what they're working on to reestablish a natural shoreline again, because people just really were not aware in the past of how much impact development has, where you clear out all of the natural plants and the vegetation, and then you don't have spaces for the small fish and things like crabs and other small animals to live in there. So this is what they're doing. This has been a decade worth of work. And so you can see right here their results of that. Notice the boat-shaped picnic table. That's really cool. It's on the back side here where they have the ability to serve food when there's no COVID, and you're right by the kayak ramp as well. I'm really sorry that it's not open, because here's some of the details of what you can actually see if you're there, and you can actually put your hands on a lot of things too, so kids would love it. And this site is part of the Chesapeake Bay Gateway Network. It's a nice garden here with sculptures and fountains. So there are garden paths everywhere that you can walk around on. So this is a sculpture garden commemorating Eugene Ruark. Very nice shaded trail. You guys see the spider web? It's huge. And there's the spider. busily working. Callie, are you having fun, Callie? Are you having fun, Callie? I'm filming Peepaw, filming me. You're amazing watching till the end, and remember, clicking and sharing helps others find the channel. So till next time, guys, keep exploring. Life matters. See you later. Bye-bye.